How nice to see you again, Mr. Dickens. Is it time for another of the Ghost Club stories?
As a matter of fact, yes. Follow me. Number 50, Berkeley Square. 4 stories high and branded, "Beware all those who enter." There have been many strange tales of this dreadful domicile. The earliest report of a haunting was said to be the spectre of a small girl who was murdered by a servant. She could be seen at the attic windows, weeping and wringing her little hands in an agony of despair. You're not afraid, are you? Another legend claims the attic is haunted by the spirit of a young woman who purportedly threw herself from the top floor windows to escape her abusive uncle. Her screaming ghost has reportedly been sighted hanging from the window ledge. This residence was briefly owned by a Mr. James Jasper, a choir master and an opium addict. His nephew Edward was betrothed to one of Mr. Jasper's pupils, the fair and delicate Rose. However, Edward disappeared under mysterious circumstances, followed by Jasper himself. Perhaps grief sent him back to the soothing arms of his narcotic mistress. Though this house is vacant, some say it comes alive at night with screams of terror, ringing bells, and slamming shutters. Although eerie, this phenomenon is easily produced by pneumatic tubes and valves. There are claims that a young man was caged in the attic. His only connection to the rest of the world, a tiny hole in the door. A young man who was reduced to madness by this extreme isolation. The legends all seem to focus on one room in particular. A sudden draft. Nothing more. My word, perhaps I shall wait here while you investigate the source of that laughter, which is not at all unsettling. I've found a lock, but I haven't located the key.
It's here.
So this is how it works.
Impressive. Stand back, Charles.
Good Lord.
There was no one whose love for Rosa came near to equaling mine. It should have been enough to keep my beloved nephew away. My poor Ned. Forgive.
Alas, the myth has been discredited. There was no ghost in Berkeley Square, just a wretched soul, driven to murder and madness by guilt and intoxication. I think this is the makings of a rather fine novel. I wonder if I've got one left in me. Impossible as it may sound, Spring-Heeled Jack has returned. We need to do something before the unthinkable happens.
He did say that we'd not seen the last of the spring-heeled villain.
There may be more to this than we originally thought.
Get away from me, you monster!
Stop!
You'll have to do better than that! I am a ghost of me. I'm the terror of London. No weapon forged by man can harm me!
Vanished? Impossible!
Spring-Heeled Jack will never die!
Well, thanks to you, the Ghost Club's reputation has grown tremendously. We are a beacon of reason in a world beguiled by superstition.
But I believe we have encountered one genuine spirit.
Can you be certain? That's the question. One might surmise that the spirits that haunt us are simply our deepest fears, manifested as apparitions.
Shame. I've always wanted to see a ghost. Or a goblin.
I propose a toast to the Ghost Club and the virtuous twins that have aided it, Miss Evie and Mr. Jacob. Cheers.
Henry has an idea of what we'll tackle next. He is waiting for us at Southwark Station. Go ahead. I will join you there. I'm afraid we have done too much. The British Indies Company are trying to capture your train.
My goodness. Agnes! I hope she's all right.
Poor Agnes. I'll see to this immediately.
I can handle the rest from here. Catch up with your train.
Mr. Bean should be headed for Whitechapel Station.
The train is too far. I'll need to catch up by carriage. I should take the Maharaja's carriage. Here we go again. I must climb aboard that train.
What a catastrophe.
The British Indies Company must not be very happy with how things are progressing.
You could say that.
That should keep them quiet for a while.
Perhaps this is not the best time to bring up what I called you here for, but I have another plan.
I'm listening.
It may sound mad, but I propose we steal the Koh-i-Noor diamond.
A piece of the royal jewels. Whatever for.
Her Majesty may wear it, but it doesn't belong to her. It was a trophy, symbolizing the colonization of India, and it deserves to be returned home. It would be an extremely delicate mission, but I know you'd be more than capable of such a feat. I have already procured some information pertaining to the location of the Koh-i-Noor. Come and find me when you've had a moment to think it over. I put my ear to the ground and found someone who may know the location of the Koh-i-Noor diamond.
Excellent. Heist's my favorite.
A man by the name of Cornelius Toty Button.
Beer drinker. What? I can tell.
He is apparently a friend of the royal jeweler.
How will we find him?
He frequents a pub in the City of London Borough called the George.
Sounds like the sort of man I know how to deal with.
Don't be ridiculous.
Fret not, dearest sister. I will take care of this one on my own.
Come find me in Westminster when you have the information we need.
Not with the royal jeweler this evening. It's a shame to drink alone.
Whatever it is you want from me, I'm not interested. What I am interested in is ordering another pint.
I'll tell you what. If I can outdrink you, you tell me where the famous Koh-i-Noor diamond is located.
You think you can drink me under the table? That's a lot to wager on a losing battle.
I'll take that as an accepted challenge then. Barkeep! 2 pints over here. What happened last night? Well, I'll never make it back to the train in this state. I'll have to try to remember what happened. I know I was at a pub, but which one?
Ah, you survived the night, I see. I wasn't sure what would become of you.
You're back. I thought I'd seen the last of you when you sauntered off to that shooting competition.
The name of the game is...
Shoot the bottle?
Precisely. Can you do it?
Can you tell me where the diamond is?
You have to beat me at this first. Drunk or something? You're a good shot. Better than I ever would have guessed. That's too bad. You're... how do I put this nicely? You're awful! We're done with this pub, but not done for the night. On to the Bricklayer's Arms with you, Johnny boy. Follow me!
It's Jacob.
Jack, did you see that? Who did that?
Who did what? Never mind, Cornelius. Just tell me where the diamond is.
Someone spilled it! Some bastard spilled my beer!
Listen.
Beer!
Fine. I'll find the fool that did this.
That was a near thing.
Are you driving, or is it yours?
People get shot for this!
Spill someone's drink? Why would I ever do such a nasty thing?
What did we just toast? I was talking to that yarn-spinning oaf, Dickens, when I turned back to my drink, and it's all over the place. I bet you good money those evil blighters did this.
The pettiest thing someone can do, if you ask me. You have to have one ugly personality to do that, you do.
There he is! I have a confession to make. I love men in you.
The only good rule is one bite to the pie after you've shot it in the mouth.
Oh, blimey! Joy can't you!
Cut his eyes out!
for?
This is your last bout! Sure!
We'd better get out of here before they start asking for more.
Well, that was a bit frightening now, wasn't it? I think I'm gonna be sick.
None of that now. Come, let's get you home.
I don't think I can stand it.
You must be joking.
Your purse, drunkard! Give up your purse!
Help me! What did I do to deserve this? Oh, Joseph! I'm so glad to have a friend to join me.
You're the nitwit from the pub!
Let's make them sorry for poking our nose in the wrong places.
We should do this every night.
Are you still talking?
I think I overdid it tonight. Oh well, I'll sleep it off. This is my place. You're a good drinker, you know. You might be better than me.
I am. And never you forget it.
Good night, then. Julia.
But wait. At least I know where to find him.
Good show, Rog.
Can you help?
Where is that button fool? How did you get up here? I walked you home.
Jacob?
Finally! Now tell me, where is the bloody diamond?
Does this technically count as winning? All right. It's in the Tower of London. Surprise! Being held there until tonight's gala finishes, and then it will be shipped back to the Royal Jeweller for another cutting.
Many thanks. Buttons.
Now hold on right there.
You look terrible.
And you're late?
Me? Never. I was simply retrieving the information you sent me to get. It was easy, really. Something about an event happening tonight at the Tower of London.
The gala. I will be attending.
You're our in, then.
Can't just barge in and steal the crown jewels.
She's right. We need a plan.
Oh, bother.
Jacob, you can escort Mr. Singh to tonight's event. This will give you a chance to slip away from the party and find the Koh-i-Noor. I'll take care of the guards around the perimeter. Meet me at the top of the White Tower.
Good! Another chance to wear the suit.
No weapons allowed.
Where's the fun in that? I should find Singh.
The jewels are being held upstairs, but be careful. If this isn't one of the most heavily guarded places, then I'm a true Englishman.
I may need your help to distract these guards.
Just give me the signal.
I believe a country excursion would benefit us both.
Perhaps, boss.
I know how troublesome work has been.
All right, all right.
I've never been upstairs.
Absolutely not.
Do tell me what
We'll
it's like.
I said no.
I believe a country excursion would benefit us both.
Perhaps, boss.
The diamond is on the second floor. It's awfully quiet up here. Guards asleep. I wonder what's inside that crate. Someone got here before I did. Well, if the diamond's not here, I've got to find it before it leaves the building, if it hasn't already.
Where's he from then? I'm sure.
This plan was genius. We'll get him this time.
Friends with the Queen? Pah! She won't be friends with him when she finds the diamond is in his pocket.
You'll never see it coming.
Once he tries to walk out that door, he'll kiss his royal title goodbye.
And henceforth be known as Prisoner Singh.
They planted the diamond on the leap? Not good.
Is as charming as you are, Mr. Singh.
You flatter me, Mom.
Now, do tell me, how do you two know each other?
We met at the missionary compound in Fatagar, Your
Now
Majesty.
to find my sister.
The Loggins were quite fond of the Ellsworth.
Tower. crawling with Templars. I've got to secure the perimeter.
Come on!
The rock skull is here!
What took you so long?
Bit of a mishap. Here it is.
What happened?
Somebody stole it first. The safe had been robbed by the time I got there.
The British Indies Company will stop at nothing.
There was a plan to frame Singh. I lifted it from him before the Royal Guards found it. Imagine the look on Her Majesty's face if...
They must know by now that their plan was foiled.
You're welcome.
I think it's time to depart. I need to find a way out of here.
Did you get it to your sister?
Just barely.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you about it another time.
You encountered some trouble?
We can't speak of this here. The British Indies Company is up to no good again.
Outside, then.
You, sir! Halt for inspection!
I beg your pardon?
Search him!
Nothing. The coroner isn't here.
Of course there's nothing. What do you take me for? Some sort of criminal?
What is going on? Stop this at once!
Blimey! Is this what we've come to? If I were 10 years younger, I'd teach them a thing or two, I would. Some manners for a start.
What was all that commotion about, Mr. Singh?
I do believe they thought I was trying to pinch the Koh-i-Noor, your ladyship.
Koh-i-Noor? Who on earth would want to steal that potato? Good night, Your Highness.
We barely got out of there in one piece. The British Indies Company tried to plant the diamond on you and frame you for stealing it. Luckily, I was there just in the nick of time.
We need to meet back at Mr. Green's shop. I must see the diamond with my own two eyes.
The Koh-i-Noor, if I may?
Glass?
The real Koh-i-Noor never left India. Had I known you planned to reclaim it, I would have stopped you. My father ensured it never fell into Templar hands.
Your father? He has done a great service to me and my people.
My words to you earlier were unfair.
You were not wrong. I too have grown frustrated with my lack of progress. Shall we let bygones be bygones?
We need to find out who's behind all of this, and why the Templars and the British Indies companies have joined forces.
What we should do is track them down and destroy their headquarters.
Jacob.
That may not be such a terrible idea, Mr. Frye. I spoke with Mr. Green, and we have discovered the location of the British Indies secret headquarters. You are to meet him, and he will give you the details. There is a foundry nearby where the Templars and BIC members have been meeting on a regular basis. Mr. Green waits for you there.
But we still don't understand why they tried to frame you.
We don't, but Mr. Green seemed to think that they're using the factory to develop something. It's a good place to start digging. Good luck.
You made it.
You found the British Indies Company hideout?
They've taken over an abandoned foundry. It's heavily fortified, and word has it, they're shipping something precious overseas.
My gut tells me that something precious is something bad.
My thoughts exactly. Go find out what they're protecting and destroy it. Maybe you'll discover why they're after Mr. Singh.
So this is where they've been keeping that sleeping gas. They can't leave London. They're shipping this to India? No. What do they want this for? War? I must destroy them.
Sir! Somebody get the boss! We've got a problem!
Yes. Go fetch the manager. Is that Ellsworth? I'd better get a closer look.
Destroyed? How?
There's someone in the vicinity! A spy! One of those rooks, I wager!
It must be those damned renegades Singh is friends with. Who knew one caged bird could cause so much trouble?
You're caught, Ellsworth. Give up.
I knew you had something to do with this. Seize him!
Damn it. He got away. I must tell Singh of this news immediately.
It'll be worse for you when I catch you! Stand back! Let us pass! Going to a Londra musical! You're nothing but...
What did you find out? Who's behind all of this?
You're not gonna like what I have to tell you, Your Highness. Brinley Ellsworth is behind the attacks.
Ellsworth?
He was gone before I had a chance to follow him. But we need to track him down and put an end to this before anything worse happens.
I need some time to think on this.
Oyun Ekranı 035 YouTube kanalını izlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Kanala desteklerinizi bekliyoruz. Kanalımızı beğenmeyi, abone olmayı, bildirim zilini açmayı lütfen unutmayalım. Görüş, öneri ve yorumlarınız bizim için gerçekten çok değerli olacak. Lütfen yorum bırakın.